If you enjoy seeing people getting pranked, you might enjoy the Magic Prank Show with Justin Willman, which is currently streaming on Netflix. Across 6 episodes, magician and prankster Justin Willman helps people get revenge on those who have wronged them by pulling off various pranks to inflict a bit of karma. In this article, we list 10 of the best pranks from the show. Do you agree with our choices? Did any of Willman's magic-fueled pranks blow you away? Let us know in the comments below. Episode 1, Vincent becomes a human popsicle. Vincent wants revenge on his younger sister Valerie for years of scaring him with a fake head, so Justin helps him get vengeance with a head trick of his own. When Vincent and his sister turn up at a spa, Vincent agrees to enter a cryo-freezing machine which malfunctions and freezes his head. Valerie is understandably shocked by this and is even more alarmed when Justin takes it out of the machine and drops it, causing it to shatter. Of course, Vincent's head isn't really in pieces. With a bit of misdirection, Justin was able to fool Valerie and send an icy chill down the mischievous sister's spine. Episode 1, Kendale meets a robot. It's nobody's right to out somebody's sexuality. But that is exactly what Kendale did when he outed his brother Kendrick to his family. Kendrick wants revenge, so hires Justin to teach Kendale a lesson. Via a LinkedIn message, Kendale is invited to a meeting at a robotics company. He agrees to attend, despite being afraid of robots and AI. While at the company, he witnesses a robot being built with a head that looks suspiciously like Justin Willman's. Not long after, unbeknownst to Kendale, this machine is switched to Justin, who pretends to be the robot. Kendale is stunned when the supposed robot appears to know everything about him and is eventually taught a valuable lesson: never invade somebody else's privacy. Episode 2, Ryan learns the importance of safe driving. Samantha is frightened by her boyfriend Ryan's driving as he constantly looks at his phone while he's behind the wheel. She wants him to feel how she feels, so she hires Justin to teach him a valuable driving lesson. Justin hires a stunt driver and arranges for him to steer Ryan's ride-share vehicle while sat on top of the car in a pod. When Ryan steps into the passenger seat of the ride-share vehicle, he doesn't see the cleverly concealed pod, so assumes Justin is in control of the vehicle. After a hair-raising drive, in which Ryan becomes increasingly frantic, the police pull them over. At this point, Justin mysteriously disappears and shortly after appears in the trunk of the car. How did he get there? That's just what Ryan wants to know right before he discovers his sister has pranked him. Episode 2, A Chest-Bursting Marriage Proposal. Aaron wants to propose to his boyfriend Chris, who is a drama king and a fan of horror movies. He wants to make the proposal as memorable as possible, so hires Justin to work his special kind of magic. When Aaron and Chris are at a French restaurant, the waiter, Justin, presents them with their dessert. However, he accidentally gives an elderly man the wrong piece of cake, which supposedly has the ring in it. When the guy starts to choke, Justin springs to the rescue. In the process, Justin somehow puts his arm through the man's chest using a neat bit of special effects trickery. He then retrieves the ring and hands it to Aaron. In a rather emotional moment, Aaron then proposes to his boyfriend who, despite having relived a similar scene to one in the movie Alien, gratefully says yes to his loving, but mischievous, boyfriend. Episode 3, Tia's Ghostly Dilemma. Sydney wants revenge on her mom Tia for always ghosting people after her dates. At the risk of being ghosted himself, Justin agrees to go on a date with her and pretends to be a ghost that only she can see. Everybody else in the restaurant is aware of the spooky prank about to happen. The date goes well at first, and the couple even get a complimentary photo taken from a member of staff. Justin tells Tia he always feels cold and that he has felt this way after a car accident that he and his wife were in, the first sign that he might be a ghost. Shortly after, Justin mysteriously disappears, and when Tia speaks to the waiter, he tells her Justin was never there in the first place. This is seemingly confirmed when he shows the photo that was taken of them, as she is the only person in the picture. Episode 4, Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. Ezekiel wants revenge on his sister Jocelyn for posting a video of him that went viral. In the video, which was inspired by Justin's invisibility prank, Jocelyn made Ezekiel think he was invisible. Justin, who feels partially responsible for Ezekiel's distress at the time, decides to make Jocelyn feel as alone as her brother did when she pranked him. When she goes to a restaurant with her mom, she hears a fake story on the news about the rise of people going missing in the area. Shortly after, there's an earthquake and the lights go out. When they come on again, everybody, bar Jocelyn and the chef, Justin, have disappeared. All that is left of the staff and the customers are their clothes. Could this be the rapture that was prophesied in the Bible? It would appear so, as Jocelyn hears God calling to her, telling her she must atone for what she did to her brother when he was younger. The tearful girl is understandably relieved when the prank is eventually revealed. Episode 4, Erica's dreams are broken. Shantae wants revenge on his wife Erica for making him think his car had been repossessed. So Justin arranges a prank in which Erica thinks she is next in the family line to receive a very expensive vase. While at an antique store, Justin, the so-called appraisal expert, tells her the vase is over 1,200 years old and worth over $100,000. This is exciting news for Erica, but her excitement subsides when Justin gets the vase stuck on his head. When the store owner breaks the vase open with a hammer, she is understandably dismayed. Any thoughts she may have had about her lost fortune are probably dismissed, however, when she sees Shantae's face and not Justin's underneath the broken vase. Episode 5, Thou Shalt Not Steal. Valerie's sister Sydney constantly steals her clothes, so in a prank Valerie arranges with Justin, a shopping excursion is planned at a local boutique. While in the store, Sydney shows interest in a top that is being worn by a mannequin, actually a guy in disguise. Later, when she tries to leave the store, the alarm goes off. Justin, the security guard, springs into action and takes a look in Sydney's shopping bag. Not only does he pull out the aforementioned top, but he finds a box of trainers in there too, as well as the mannequin's arm and assorted other items in what is seemingly a bottomless bag. Sydney is furious that she is being accused of stealing and even tries to call the police. She calms down when the prank is revealed, but will her experience stop her from taking her sister's clothes? We hope so. Episode 5, A Husband Disappears. One of Justin's pet hates is when people message him with a jokey request to make their spouses disappear. One such person is Mark, who sent Justin a Facebook message along those lines regarding his husband Jericho. Justin seeks out Jericho and together, they decide to get revenge on Mark. It's date night and Mark and Jericho are having dinner outdoors. When Jericho goes into the nearby Portaloo, Mark has no idea that his husband is about to disappear for real. Thanks to nearby workmen, the Portaloo explodes and Jericho is nowhere to be seen, much to Mark's horror. Of course, Jericho hasn't exploded along with the lavatory. He's alive and well, which is something Mark discovers when Jericho turns up in one piece. Episode 6, It's the End of the World for Jarrold. Minner wants revenge on his brother Jarrold, who, as a kid, called himself Prank Ninja. Minner had sleepless nights because of the mean pranks Jarrold used to pull on him, so Justin helps him get revenge. Justin cunningly gets Jarrold to sign up for a sleep study and hires a hypnotist to put the one-time Prank Ninja to sleep. While Jarrold is asleep in a sleep pod, Justin transports the pod elsewhere. When Jarrold wakes up, he sees a recorded TV newscast warning people of an approaching asteroid. After stepping outside, he discovers the asteroid has already hit and that LA is now a desolate wasteland. Jarrold thinks he has woken up in the future and is understandably worried about his predicament. He's even more concerned when a drone delivers a box carrying a strange-looking guy in a white suit. As he gets down on his knees in submission to this potentially inhuman visitor, the suited guy reveals his identity. It's Minner, who is glad that he has finally been able to get revenge on his brother.